AITA for calling the debt collector on my cousin? So here goes. A few years ago, my cousin's business closed and he ran into some issues with the law, leaving him with a debt and a fine. A number of my family members pooled some money to lend him and I lent the bulk, equivalent of 25,000 United States dollars, of that amount. His parents are unemployed so they were unable to help much. He started a new business in second-hand car dealings and stuff and I never thought much about it as I assumed he would pay back when he was in a more stable situation. One day, my younger brother informs me that my cousin took his family to Paris, 12-hour flight away, for a vacation. I saw it was posted on my cousin's Facebook page but I was unable to view it even though we are connected there, which means he probably hid it from me. I met up with my cousin after he was back and asked if there was any updates on the amount owed. He was surprised and asked about me suddenly bringing it up. I said I was aware that he took his family to Paris and asked why did he not at least pay a certain portion back. My cousin got defensive and accused me of trying to control his life like he's a bankrupt. I said that since he's in a much better financial situation, I would expect some repayments to start. I got my parents to inquire about their other siblings, my other uncles, who had lent money to check on their status, and it turns out that my cousin had already repaid them, about 7,000 United States dollars in total. I got pissed and called my cousin to demand an explanation. He said that since I was the richest of them, I didn't need the money and he would repay me last, along with some choice words about me hounding him, including, "Dude, just admit it that you're broke and need the money." I said that if I didn't hear any plans for repayment within the next few days, I would explore other avenues. He dared me to sue him before hanging up. After a week of silence, I approached a debt collecting agency I had used frequently for my own business. Lawsuits and whatnot were out of the question because lawyer fees would eat up half of that amount, and even if the court awards me that amount, the onus still falls to me in terms of collecting it. A week after that, my cousin calls me and curses me for embarrassing him at his workplace. Turns out the debt collector had headed down to his place of business and created a commotion, and warned him that if he does not want to discuss an installment plan, they would visit his house and his wife's workplace. I insisted that he speak to my debt collector about any issues regarding payment from now on. My relatives, including my parents, said that I was wrong to drag an outsider in and I was too harsh as well, especially given I was aware of how the agency operates from past experience. Debt collectors are legal here, but many of their methods skirt the law in terms of legality. I'm aware, but I honestly don't see any other avenues for someone who is deliberately being difficult.